Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm here at the O2 in London. Mr. Frank Smith. I mean, what a little decent little card here on a Wednesday night. Not too bad.
Night. Yeah, it's perfect. It's exactly what we want to do. Sets all these young fighters up as they come through for those big nights. You know, great atmosphere as well. It's sold out in here. Little Christmas night of boxing.
There you go, and you can't ask for anything more. And the fights were good as well. You talked about some of the young talent coming through, and it was exciting to see some of the young Conor Mitchell making his debut, Buttigieg as well. Then you've got obviously Giorgio Visioli and a good acid test against Joe Howarth. So a fantastic night. Just talk to me about the main event quickly though, and Giorgio Visioli.
Special fighter, Giorgio Visioli, and shout out to Joe Howarth as well. You know, because he didn't stop coming. You know, even in that 9th round where he got hurt, he kept on coming forward. All credit to him for taking the test as well, because a lot of people wouldn't take the test with Giorgio Visioli. But you know, first title fight for Giorgio, he's going to go all the way to the top of the sport, 100%.
And the other guys, Conor Mitchell making his debut. I seen Conor Ben very animated ringside. He seems to be excited and happy about young Conor making his what do you want to say? Making his way into the pro ranks.
It was a great start for him, you know, and a great performance. That's what people want to see. People want to be entertained, and that's what Conor Mitchell gave them. You know, that kind of performance. Look, obviously, he's one of those who's got the pressure of his dad because of what his dad did in the sport, you know, and Kevin was an amazing character, not just inside the ring, but outside the ring as well. So he's got that pressure to live up to, but an amazing start for him. And he said like, he didn't even feel any nerves in there. You know, he's been obviously in amateur boxing a long time. He said normally gets nervous, but didn't feel them at all. And a great start for him.
I mean, the matchroom stable right now, you really sort of went for the young talent. The future's bright for matchroom. You've got Adam Maka, you've got Tia. I mean, Conor, we've mentioned Lele as well. So how exciting!
And the likes of like Jimmy Sains, who's just walked in as well.
Yeah.
You know? Jimmy Sains, George Liddard, all of those guys as well. You know, we're in a great place with the young talent. And these are the kind of shows that we want to do more of as well. You know, to keep people active. You know, another 10 fighters got out tonight before Christmas. And that was always important for us. You know, we got this, we got Friday night with AJ and Jake Paul, got Saturday night in Ghana as well, and then next Saturday, it's non-stop. But these shows are important to keep the activity. You know, for a lot of the young fighters we signed, the likes of Taylor Bevan and TMA Ayton, they've had so many fights, and that's going to be key to their development.
I'm glad you mentioned Joshua, Jake Paul, so let's just jump into it. What I'm taking from Anthony Joshua, I've seen the face-to-face with like a sort of round table type thing with AJ, and he seems to be very on the ball. And I've maybe looking at Jake Paul thinking he's probably bitten off more than he can chew here. Is that how you're reading it?
I think he knew what he was biting off. But at the end of the day, he's getting a boatload of money to fight Anthony Joshua. And you'd want a boatload of money to fight Anthony, whoever you are. You know, it just happens to be that he's got a massive profile and platform behind him. So it's going to be interesting. But that's the world we live in. People want to see crazy shit. And that's what Friday night will be, some crazy shit.
Talk to me, Frank. I spoke to Dave Allen there, and he said that if it goes past the first round, he'd be disappointed. Would you?
It depends. Like if Jake Paul comes out and he's like sprinting around the ring for 3 minutes, yeah, it's a big old ring in there. You know, and I think AJ just catches him with a shot, and you know, it's all maybe an uppercut to the body.
Uppercut to the body.
Yeah.
Is that your expert analysis?
I'm not an expert analysis. You see, I'm not an expert in professional boxing, let alone I'm not an expert in boxing between a high-level former unified world champion against a former YouTuber. So I'm not. I definitely, you can't take my expert analysis on this one.
I'm gonna take it. Yeah. Talk. How does the fight go? What you said, an uppercut to the body?
Devastating stoppage.
It's the best Eddie Hearn impression. That's good. Listen, this isn't the last show for you. I mean, Christmas. I mean, you're Ghana on Saturday. Great card in Ghana. Your first show in Africa.
Yeah, first show there. Fly to Ghana tomorrow. Excited for that. It's going to be 20,000 people in there in Accra on Saturday night. It's going to be some atmosphere, you know, seeing some of the fighters out. Obviously, Craig and Dan, Leo just got out there a couple of days ago, Nishant Dev. It's going to be some atmosphere in there.
Is that going to be obviously the first show in Africa, but how many shows are you looking for going into the next year? Would it be other countries? Would it just be Ghana?
Yeah, for sure. Look, our business has always been about global expansion and delivering opportunities for the fighters we represent and opening boxing on a global scale. Legacy have done a great job out there, you know, Sharaf and his team, TH and everyone, delivering a tremendous show, and that's what Saturday will be, and hopefully the first of many, and then looking at new markets beyond that as well, and that's, like I say, it's always been the aim for us.
I seen that you were out for lunch with Ben Whitaker. When's news can we hear about him? Is he out next soon?
Yeah, I think the plan's always been for him to be out in the US early part of next year, looking at March, April time, subject to when we announce our next run of shows for that period. But that's going to be the focus for him. Excited about the future for him. a great start for him against Gavazi. I think we do that fight and then back into the UK August, September for another headline.
Well, you mentioned Craig Richards and Dan Aziz there in Ghana. Would one of those two, the winner of that fight, would that make sense for Ben at this stage of his career?
Possibly. Look, boxing's a crazy sport where anything can happen. You know, we're talking about 9 months' time until he headlines back in the UK again. He's going to have that fight, as I say, in America. So we'll see. We'll see how the next few months go. You know, he's going to have that fight focused on that completely and work from there. But I think a good British name is going to be the focus when he comes back for the headline in September, August, September time.
Like I said to you, you're not stopping. I believe you're in Saudi Arabia for the Nui fight as well.
Yeah. The fun never stops. Christmas Day press conference.
Do you love it?
Do I love it?
Do you still love all this sort of like the intensity of the sport and travelling and all that?
It's just, I love it. I love my job. I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Well, that's very
it's a
true.
choice, isn't it? Everything in life is a choice. And it's not a proper job. That's what I always say. You know, and I get to travel the world. It can get tiring, but you can't complain about it.
Definitely
Just
not.
got to get on.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I put Eddie on the spot in Monaco, and I said, rattle off the next few dates that you've got, January and February. Do you think you could do it? Do you think you could do?
Yeah, of course.
What? The mic's yours.
Easily.
Go. Start off with the first show in January.
You want me to start in January?
Start from Ghana, right?
December 19th, AJ's going to knock out Jake Paul. December 20th, we're in Ghana to see Craig Richards, Dan Aziz, Leo Tang, Nishan Dev, Freezy McBone's on there as well. December 27th, we go to Saudi for Night of the Samurai. Don't miss Inoue, the superstar of the sport. He's back out on that one. Then we go January 10th. Dalton Smith is in New York, looks to become the next British world champion, and he will be for sure against Matthias. Then we go January 24th, we're in Las Vegas. Andy Cruz against Murataya. January 31st, double header in New York. We got Shakur against Teofimo Lopez. Josh Kelly against Mertz Alive. Josh Kelly looking to become a world champion. February 6th, we're about to announce a show for there. I'm not going to say it yet. February 21st, Wood Warrington in Nottingham. February 28th, Nunez Navarrete. What a lineup, and much more to come.
Nothing in March?
We haven't announced it yet.
Are we not?
No. There you go. I rushed it off, and I didn't forget a single thing.
I tell you what, Eddie done it last time. Done a mic.
He's
drop.
much better at me.
No, that was very good.
Thanks very much.
That
But
was
I'm
very
not
good.
doing a mic drop. I'm not like he's a performing seal, and I am not.
Yeah, because you see, Colin got him to sing a Merry Christmas song. I want to do that. I want like
You would not get a Merry Christmas song out of me.
Not even one.
No.
Like,
I don't know many.
And they're like, Merry Christmas. I'll see you in the
Happy
next one, man.
Christmas.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much, mate. Thank you.